Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Curry is out there with Lee, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Nets, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Durant, and it's Harris in at the 3. Teams we're seeing tonight, Steve, they have very deep rotations.
And Kevin, when you can go maybe 10 deep, it keeps your locker room happy.
Pass to Curry. It's good.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a chance to chat a little bit with Frank Vogel. He said that James Harden has the ability to win a game all by himself. Coach said there's no limit to how many points he can score. We have to try to make other people beat us and live with the results. So they'll try to do what they can to get the ball out of his hands. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You can't give a steamroller like LeBron that kind of opening. He'll bury you.
Here is Durant, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Aldridge. The kick out to Irving. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets.
Unselfish play right there. Curry with the patience to wait for someone to break free.
The pass to KD. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And good that time.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's James, and the dunk by LeBron.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete. That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Steph Curry. Harrell is out there with Lee. Then there's Davis. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. And here is KD after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. 3-pointer. And Irving pulls it down. Nets trail by 7.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game. And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. James checked in for the Lakers. Bucket is good.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you can just front the post.
Durant finds Jordan. Outside Irving. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Outside for Curry. There's the 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Count the basket. Curry's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Los Angeles.
Tremendous day at the office for the former NBA scoring champion. Steph on a mission.
Harris passes to Harden. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 9.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Curry, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Alex Caruso in for Damian Lee.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Curry dishes to LeBron. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Rejected by Harris. And he recovers it. That one falls.
Their interior has been inferior.
He's got 16. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. In the corner, it's James. The pass to Caruso. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. He's got 8.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Timeout.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
It's the Nets now after the basket by Los Angeles. Irving double team. And here's Harris from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. Now here's Curry. Drummond dishes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
It's Harden with the drive. And that one, good. Harden's got 22.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
James looking it over. Lee outside. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
Harden goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And the Lakers call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
At the line, LeBron James, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
Timeout called, the Nets. And so the Lakers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
I get the bag and I gotta flip it. Shorty, you love me, I tell her she trippin'. I get the top, you know that I'm dippin'. Fuck all the bullshit, I just want the millions, ayy. Ayy, say fuck all the bullshit, I just want the millions, ayy. Ayy.